Hi all, how are you guys doing today? Today we are gonna talk about understanding the deep and dark web. What exactly this web is. So it's like there's a misinterpretation of this term like a dark net, dark web, deep web, and in our world, in cybersecurity world, these terms have come to light with exposure of techniques used by criminals to communicate, collaborate, and participate in mainly malicious activities. So let's understand um, all these webs one by one. So I'll start with the surface web, the World Wide Web. It is like as a platform for billions of people to interact on the internet. The most common area of the web that's publicly accessible, that's called surface web, and this includes all websites or pages that can be found using a search engine like Google, Yahoo, Bing. When a user is looking for information about a particular topic and proceeds to search online, the user would then type a few keywords about what they are looking for and will be presented with many links to various websites that relate to the keywords whatever we enter. What allows these websites to be found by a search engine are especially programmed scripts. Okay, we call them web crawlers. These crawlers traverse many common directories of websites and use the link present on those pages to find more websites. So search engines have advanced web crawlers that gather all links from hundreds of billions of web pages daily and indexes each link for search optimization. So the indexing process categorizes each websites and their pages according to the content and text at each location. So to summarize, the surface web includes searchable, indexed websites, and web pages. Okay, let's talk about the deep web. So there's a one step further into World Wide Web, and we find the deep web. Websites or web pages that prevent traditional search engines from indexing them are characterized as the deep or hidden web. And this prevention occurs when web crawlers cannot access and gather links from those sites. Therefore, they would not be searchable. This might be an intentional decision by the website's owner or an effect due to the nature of websites. There are several methods a website owner can use to keep their websites hidden from web crawlers and prevent pages from being indexed. Some of these methods include making sure no surface websites contain links to their pages or limit access to pages through technical means like captchas or requiring login to access pages. An example of the deep web includes a large amount of content that is posted on Pastebin due to extremely high frequency of information being published. Most pages do not have links redirecting to source and can only be found by using specific search tools. Another example is the portals created for one particular group of people who can only access the web pages by using their login credentials. Um, so the dark web and dark nets. Let's talk a little bit about them as well. So dark web is used to describe an encrypted network built on top of the internet, which can only be accessed using specialized software. The term darknet can also be used to describe these networks. Websites found here are not indexed. Therefore, the dark web is within the deep web. These networks are described as a dark due to the characteristic that assist users in hiding their identities and the popularity of supporting illegal activities. A darknet can either be in the form of a privacy network such as Tor or Freenet are in as a peer-to-peer network such as I2P or friend-to-friend networks. And these forms of network rely on routing traffic over the network through layers of encryption to support anonymity of the user. So the most common method of accessing the darknet is by accessing a private network which establishes restrictions to ensure a high level of security for its users. The most popular choice is the Onion router, which stands for TOR, Tor browser, which was created by US Navy to allow for internet anonymity worldwide. Tor attained its popularity due to its high level of security, ease of use, and free of all software that can be downloaded and set up in minutes. Anonymity can be achieved by routing the network traffic through various Tor servers located globally. This means that if any of the packets in a transmission are intercepted, the sender and receiver would appear to be random nodes on the Tor network, making it nearly impossible to identify what a user is doing on the network. Unfortunately, routing through many nodes means that the network connection speed is significantly slower than the traditional internet. Okay, so there are several alternative methods to access darknet, such as using the Invisible Internet Project, which is I2P, peer-to-peer service, which works similarly to Tor but can run within a web browser. Um, a friend-to-friend, which is called F2F network, is a type of peer-to-peer network that allows for specific rings of IP addresses to be connected and enables user to block any other IPs from knowing their existence on the network. So in addition to this, F2F, which is friend to friend, user can also encrypt their exchanges on the network to further enhance their security and anonymity. Uh, since there's a lot of personal information used and published online, it is a common occurrence that hackers get their hands on some of it. This information includes credit card numbers, images of identification cards, passports, medical records, and many types of account credentials such as email addresses, social media accounts, or even subscription accounts such as Netflix. So to summarize, the part of internet that is publicly searchable and accessible is called the surface web. The deep web, however, is an area of an internet where websites are not indexed and cannot be found through regular search engines or might require authorization for access. The darknet, or we call them dark web, is a part of a deep web that needs specific security mechanisms supporting anonymity to be in place to allow access to its sites and pages. For instance, privacy networks like Tor or peer-to-peer networks like I2P, it's important to acknowledge the thriving market for sensitive information on the darknet and also the dispersion of this information on the deep web. Um, to completely protect all aspect of organization, the deep and dark net must be included in the threat scope. So this is like a basic info about different webs. In the next video, I think I would talk how to access dark web.